into it and find out what's really going on. So many things talked about Honorable Bowman Lusambo for the past 2 weeks, and he's decided, you know what, he's going to come and we talk on the show. I know he's in Lusaka City, but what's communication these days? We communicate all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You have questions for him, don't you?
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, do you think he's like the most famous person right now?
I think he's the most trending.
Most trending person.
Yes, most
right
trending.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and let's get him on.
Let's get him on.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Honorable Lusambo.
Good morning, Sasek.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well.
I'm worried because when I ask how you're doing, because last time I saw a video of you, you had a swollen eye, so I thought something happened. There was so much speculation going on social media that either the ACC beat you up, or maybe from a lot of things that happened, maybe your wife was involved and she manhandled you. Can we please clarify the swollen eye and what was really going on there?
No, so sick. I'm okay. The SEC, they can't do that because they have no authority to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a bulldozer. Those young boys at SEC, they can't do anything to me.
Mm-hmm.
So the problem which I had, I think just a swollen eye before even going to SEC.
Yeah, so it
has nothing to do with my wife.
It wasn't your madam as well.
My madam, no. It was so sick. My madam, one day,
yes.
No, it's a panganda. It's also the pocket was an answer.
So the swollen eye was from what? You didn't sleep well? You slept on your eye? What happened?
No. Inadequate.
It's on Kera. Okay. All right. So that's clarified. But how are you this morning?
No, I'm very well, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go into your week, or maybe the last 2 weeks. First of all, when I see a photo of I've never seen a minister on a bike in a long time, a former minister, an MP on a bike for a long time. What was the idea with going to the ACC with a bike, a bicycle? What was that about? What was the thought?
Thank you very much, Sosik, and listeners out there. The whole idea, Sosik, I have big vehicles. I have GX BCL1. It's a big vehicle. It uses a low sulfur. The fuel is expensive. I can't have fuel. Diesel fuel is 21 kwacha, which is very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to show President Taka in the HM and its government that this is the challenge which we have. If I can fail to buy fuel, what about you so thick? Mm-hmm. What about my people in Kabushi constituency? So the easiest way of getting myself to SEC was a bicycle.
So it was a protest.
And the other thing, the other reason why I went with a bicycle, it's because I went to see the jokers. Okay, all the SEC guys, they're just jokers. So I couldn't be serious when going to them because I knew that they're just jokers.
Honorable, would you say then that it's too soon for you to go broke to a level where you cannot afford fuel?
Hello?
Would you say then that it's too soon for you to be broke to a level where you cannot afford fuel? Can we say you were...
No, I'm broke. My sister.
Yes.
I have no money, and I couldn't manage to buy fuel. Fuel was expensive in this country. Mm-hmm. Fuel was expensive. I'll be in Kabushi in the next 5 minutes. I know that even the people I'll be meeting in Kabushi constituency, they will tell me that we are even failing to buy carpenter. We are even failing to buy fish. We are even failing to have 3 meals a day. Because things are expensive.
Are you going?
Things are expensive.
Are you going to Kabushi on a bicycle again?
Yes, I'm already cycling from Lusaka into Kabushi because I want to show this government that we are suffering. And on top of that, they want to bring IMF to come and kill us. Those boys and girls from Washington, they want to bring them back to Lusaka, to Zambia, to come and finish us. That is not the way we should be governing the country.
Let's talk about the IMF for a while. I mean, you're talking about the IMF, but the PF government was trying very hard to get a deal with the IMF, which they were failing at, because not because IMF was you were rejecting IMF, but IMF was rejecting the PF government and some of the decisions they made. They didn't qualify basically to get IMF help, but the PF government wanted IMF help. Now we have the New Dawn government, which has come, and the IMF and them are smiling at each other. They're shaking. They're giving themselves high fives. And the IMF seems to be trusting the New Dawn government more than it trusted the PF, and it's given us a deal as Zambians about what 1.5. Sorry if I get my numbers wrong. $1.4 billion, somewhere there.
Yeah, you see, Sosik, yes, we struggled as PF to get IMF, not because IMF didn't want to give us the money, because to set our people in abject poverty. The conditions which IMF were put on the table, for the people, the president who had the heart for the president, Edwin Sagwanungu, refused those conditions. He said, no, I can't respect those boys and girls from Washington and take my people into abject poverty. It won't happen. President Edward Tagalungu had to put his foot down. The reason why I wrote to IMF demanding IMF to disclose the full disclosure of all the conditions which IMF signed, which IMF gave to the government of the Republic of Zambia. I know. I want you so sick to know, the people of Kabushi to know, because we have been in this path before. In 1990s, we went through IMF, and a lot of things happened. One of those things with our fathers, our mothers lost jobs, and their companies, first of all, they were liquidated, sold to so-called investors, and up to today, we have never recovered from activities of IMF in 1990s.
All right. Okay.
All the industries which Dr. Kaunda and his team worked for, everything were destroyed during the IMF program in our country. So what I can just say, so sick, that $1.4 billion which we went to kneel in Washington for us to get that money from those boys and girls in Washington. We can make that money in our country, and we can't live on.
So can I ask a question? Why did the PF want a deal with the IMF?
We have people who have studied accountancy. We have people who have studied economics. Talk about Magande. Talk about Moskotwane. Talk about the Fundanga. Governor Kariaria, former Governor Christopher Mbunga, and many others. If we can put those brains together, we can't be compared to those boys and girls in Washington. We have more brains than them. We have our own resources here, which can turn around our economy.
Thank you very much.
I can assure you that those boys and girls, when they come to Zambia, the first thing which they will do, they will seize. They will take over that Ministry of Finance, and they'll be working with our information.
Okay, Mr. Lusambo. All right, I mean, let's go. Let's pass the IMF. All right, the deal has already been struck. Let's move on. And let's go to lifestyle audit. I remember when lifestyle audit was suggested, by different sectors of society that maybe our leaders should be audited. You came out and said that what, I don't want a lifestyle audit. I mean, you have no right to come and check my bank account. You have no right to do so. But a lot of people are accusing you of amassing a lot of wealth. Obviously, the ACC, the ACC came out yesterday and came out with a statement saying that you have houses that are in other people's names. And also statements have come out that you own as much as 49 houses all across Zambia. Where did you get this money from? And what businesses do you do? I mean, if you come out clear here today, what businesses do you do which allow you to have so much money?
So, the reason why I went with the Bright Squad SEC, one of the reasons was that I will be meeting jokers. And those are all jokes, so sick. Those are all jokes. First of all, in terms of life audit, as we are being audited, whether we subject ourselves to that life audit or not, all the systems, they know what is in our account, they know what we have, they know even where your best friend stays, they know. So, that life audit which we are talking about, it is not something which has been already there in our country, because they screen us every day.
Yeah, but you
don't screen us every day.
Mr. Lusambo,
so I can assure you, yes.
I mean, you're on record of saying that 2 million kwacha is nothing. That's just grocery money. I mean, how do you expect people to not think that you are very rich? I mean, how do you? I'm saying that you're on record of saying that 2 million kwacha is just grocery money. It's nothing. It's nothing. 2 million kwacha. So I mean, let's go. How much money do you actually have when you count your money as Bowman lusambo? First, and which businesses are you doing which are giving you that much money?
I'm not getting you.
I'm saying that you're
writing a right form, so I'm not getting you properly.
What I'm saying is, Mr. Lusambo, what businesses do you have which make you have so much money? What business do you do?
Hello?
Are you a farmer? Do you own a bank?
Hello?
Hello? Seem to have a bad line there with Mr. Lusambo all of a sudden. But let's see if we can take a short break and we'll be back and try and get him connected back to this. Hello? Mr. Lusambo?
Hello?
All right, let's take a short break. Let me ask my producer. We can take a short break and see if we can get a clear line. I know he's probably said he's riding a bike from.
Yes, so sick. Are you getting me?
I can get you now.
I can get you now as well.
Okay, great. Okay, so since you can get me now, Mr. Lusambo, which businesses do you have, and how much money do you have? So that we just.
Thank you very much, Sosik. First of all, Sosik, I don't own 49 houses. It's a lie. Okay? If I'm in possession of those 49 houses, when SEC was charging me, they would have given me 49 accounts. Okay? Mm-hmm. But what SEC charged for was four accounts.
For 4 houses, yes.
One, the house which I'm staying in Lusaka. The two, the land, which is, I don't know if it's 60 by 60 or so, which we acquired in Masaiti. Three, the land which I was given, again, it is actually 30 by 60 by something in Masaiti. Okay, that is 3. 4, my sister applied for the land in Ndola, and she was given an offer letter without giving her land to them. She's the owning that land. That is 4. 5. Someone sold None. There was a company which was given a plot in Indola. They are saying no, it is his plot. It is his plot. That is for 5. Another business person was that is 6 actually. The business person got land which is actually 500. In fact, not less than 100 in 5. They are saying all those are my thing. That is laughable. So that is laughable. So I've been doing business in Zambia before the business of electronics was before it was everywhere. I was doing that business. If you are in Indola today, you supply electronics to a lot of nightclubs, churches, and individuals. The other things which we have been doing, we have been working. Okay, we have worked. I was a minister for 5 years. So sick. I got gratuity. You know how much money I got from Parliament? Almost 1.8 million kwacha. That's a lot of money. Huh? That money can buy anything. Okay, and when I was moving as a minister, I was being paid allowances, which I can buy blocks. Do you know the price of a block? One block maybe 4 quarters, 5 quarters. Sure, if it not 6, I know you are building. Now, if you so city you are building, SCC themselves got the SCC of that building.
All right, we seem to be breaking. I think you need to. Your line is breaking.
All things which SCC they were talking about, those are laughable things. They are laughable things. You know, I've worked before in this country. I've worked before joining politics. I've done a lot of business with different people. Are you sure I can't buy a car? Are you sure I can't buy a bicycle? Are you sure?
All right. Okay.
That is the job of the century.
Mr. Lusambo, you haven't mentioned which companies you own. Which companies do you own? What are their names?
I won Pongwe General Dealers. I won Chichele Investments, and many other companies.
All right. Okay. So
I'm not a small boy, man. I'm not a small boy.
Even in stature. All right. Ndikazi has a question for you.
I'm curious, if all of these companies and properties are yours, how come you have become so broke to a point where you're riding a bicycle? So do we take this as just a protest on behalf of the Zambian people to the ruling UPND?
I am a servant for the people. I am a servant for the people.
So you're protesting on behalf of the people and not really that you've gone broke?
No, we have no money. We have no money in businesses today. Even there in Indola, go and visit business men and women in Indola. They will tell you that there's no business in Indola.
All right, we seem to be losing you, Mr. Lusambo. All right, okay, Mr. Lusambo. Let's move on. A lot of things have happened to you this week, so we have a lot of a whole basket. Hello. Oh, we have a really bad line there. All right, let's see if we can. Hello, Mr. Lusambo. Please remain in the same position. We're not getting you. Hello. Okay, let's see if we can get a clearer line as Mr. Lusambo, who claims to be riding a bike from Lusaka to Kabushi, is losing.
Hello,
network.
I'm getting you, Sosek. I'm getting you.
Okay, you can get me now.
Yeah.
Okay, so another thing came on social media, yeah, and it hasn't been verified yet. I know this matter is in court, so I'm just asking for a simple yes or no whether you got any DNA results. I don't care. I mean, this came on social media, and abantu bambi badi send the via na. some people are still stuck on that issue. Can we clear the DNA results?
So sikine tapari chava imwe Zambia imwe tete mumonesa ati idya more mutiringa nayo ishilu imwe tete mumonesa nokumona. So what you were saying in that video, no, Bowman's wife, she grabbed the marriage from me. You're an idiot, you. Uriyo muntu areranda ati namwishiwe mu 2014. Me, I married in 2009. Okay? Now, umuntu wa upile mu 2009. Apoke chupo kumuntu aishiwe umuntu mu 2014. Tebu pobo. Tete mumonesa ati mutiringa neshilu mwebe na Zambia kansi.
But fila chitika fwe bao.
Ero so siki.
Fila chitika bao lusambo bao. Tula rufianye fwe bao. Mito rufianye yako. Ngamwari rufianye. Tekulanda vya rufianye. Mwacho wandi nama levels siye. Ama levels yokuwa ishwati. Kwena. Bulldozer power. No, I'm very smart, huh? I'm very smart, and I mingle with smart people like you guys. Mwampera dijeshi de misishina ishaka kwati ero ya fuma follow sure. When I when I can do better than that. But she's very beautiful. She's a very beautiful lady.
Yeah, no, not in my class, not in my category, you. What Mwasanta target, Katisina need 100 bottles of target, she can't in him when I'm. We can do better than that. We can do better than that. Okay. My wife. Okay. When you meet my wife, 100 meters, you get the scent which she's wearing. Okay, the perfume itself. Okay. So how can we think solo? How?
But what are you going to
ambassador on this? You are my ambassador on this one. Tell the people of Zambia that Zambians, we can do better than this. You know, we know the bulldozer.
I can't be an ambassador. I wasn't there.
How many beautiful ladies are in Ndola? How many beautiful ladies are in Kabushi? How many beautiful ladies are in Lubuto? How many beautiful ladies are in Kansenshi? You can do better than that. They tell the people of Zambia that no, we can do better than that. But we know exactly what is happening. This is political. They are trying to fight me using different avenues, but I can assure them that I'm a bulldozer, and I will remain a bulldozer until things start happening in our country.
Mr. Lusambo,
they are looking for yes,
Mr. Lusambo, are you going to come back and eat your words? Are you going to come back and eat your words about the Anti-Corruption Commission? Are you going to come back and eat your words?
The what?
Are you going to come back and eat your words about the accusations that the Anti-Corruption Commission has given you? Are you going to come back and eat your words when DNA tests are finally concluded? And
nothing, my friend.
Because we have the recordings here. We have the recordings here. We're going to play them.
Anti-corruption. I can assure you, Sosik, that the anti-corruption is really, they know what they are doing. I'm seeing them dropping these cases very soon. Because they want to defend this matter in court. They won't defend it. They won't be capable to defend this matter in court. That is one. Two, we want anti-corruption which will be operating above boards. Okay? Not anti-corruption yakutumakuma politician. Do you know the other, and I'm, on that effect, actually, I'm writing to the human rights, I'm writing to the United States Embassy and the United Kingdom. Do you know the condition, one of the conditions which was I was given at IMF, which was not even indicated at my bonds?
IMF? Anti-Corruption Commission.
SEC.
Which was what?
For me to stop talking. Wait a minute. For me to stop talking. That was one of the conditions which I was given.
Maybe you're talking too much.
For me to stop talking.
Maybe you're talking too much.
No, that is my job. Mm-hmm. My job is to talk. My job is to talk on behalf of the people of Zambia. So sick. That is my job.
And
So quick. I am SEC and DNA. I can assure you that those are fake. Those are fake projects.
all right, since you're the man of the people, your people want to send you text messages and they're asking you a few questions. Is that okay with you?
The what?
Since you're the man of the people, text messages have been coming in. We need to read some of these text messages. There are questions that are coming for you.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, we can.
Okay, let's go. And Dekazi, we got some questions there?
Yeah, questions are in, but before we get to the questions, just loading for a little bit. Do you feel honorable that you're maybe being targeted, victimized? You say this is political. Do you think you're being targeted?
It is political. It is political. It is political, and I can assure you that there are no two ways about it. It is political, Naimwe. It is political. And I can assure you that as a country, we should be able beyond that.
We have messages that are coming through for you. This one says, how can you invite someone to come and outrightly lie to the Zambian people live on air? Bowman Lusambo is broke. Really? He's only going to be broke if the SEC proves that the wealth he's got was ill-gotten in the courts of law and they send him to jail. That's when he'll cry. And then the question says, he's saying he got 1.8 million as gratuity from Pali after 5 years. But he acquired those properties before he got that gratuity. Let him explain.
I was working before. Let me call you just now.
Hello? Hello?
He says he's going to call us.
Really?
On
Okay.
live radio.
All right, let's take a break anyway. It's 0847 and it's the Son of Breakfast show. We're talking to Honorable Bowman Lusambo, who's going to call us right now. Are we going to wait?
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
Breakfast on Copperbelt's hottest station, Sun FM.
Start your day right.
That's where we come in.